The significance of farming in African tradition is as old as humanity itself. Here in Africa, precisely Nigeria, farming is not just an economic activity built on commercial essence, but a cultural rite that epitomizes the heroic nature of a true African man. And what you are about to see is one of such heroic display. From the people of Okori Eleme in Rivers State, Nigeria, comes this great historic event which has long been abandoned for centuries. Even the old with grey hairs cannot tell the last time they saw a king amidst his subjects embark on this customary journey. As tradition demands, at the beginning of every farming season, the king is due to go to the farm, plant his crops, and declare the farming season open. Reverse has however been the case of the people of Eleme Kingdom. But in the plight of his goodwill, sheer gesture, and noble humility, His Royal Highness Dr. Appolus Chu, the Egberemere Okori, went all out with his subjects to set the record straight. He was determined to do that which has long been forgotten and to further reinstate the lost glory of Eleme Kingdom.
In our tradition, when you want to plant a yard, this rope demarcates the next other yard, the other farm to the other person's own. So you form a line as a tradition, and then you now dig the hole on the line to the end. Okay.
Evidence to this was the massive show of appreciation from his subjects, both far and near, and even those who are not of the Okori extraction. Some took a day off from work, while others who are self-employed individuals shut down their businesses to accompany His Royal Highness Dr. Appolus Chu to the historic farm. Women and youths from the various clans that make up Okori Eleme can also be spotted working while others prepared food as tradition demanded.
Yeah. Jinchia Mawiro way. Joti to Mawiro way. Kabo wele ma owi ogale ere a table the mo wele te tare di te leme.
Iye.
Ijon kale ma wi do we. Rejo kori. Ete leme. Me o kori. Edama on ek beje mere kori. Ete ek bere mere kori leme. Ma wi do we wa mi o.
Iye.
Ejo anyi menu e. Iye. Ona ne no leme. Nega bejiji na pe. Eji ego eleme na tita. O wa mo dama ko eleme na data mo na ayo. Eji jube won karoju poma. Mara la ko eleme ne ke abre a. Ko be mana no ne aju o. Bo wa chi ju ere ni o. Atama kike chi we gbe be.
Atayo. Nana eleme.
Nana eleme. To ko mu no na. No, mwana tinani wenana.
Aye. Umwadi omu.
Kunkwe. Tete bana njaba. Ko yero bana tete bana njaba. Ko wure tete bana njaba. Ko lebe mo bele pe yerize. Omu ajuno omu. Mwana lo ko eleme. Mo mi ba. Jura juriye.
Tone wala mine.
Ibinye diari nja edama jake fi arunye ni onege de tutonja eke de onege
de oba
ke de tutonja
ne de pipo ka de oba
aji kure waya ji mi no na mi no ba nenja no onye arun onye wan to so onye do na ise aye mi no ba we de wara mi wa mi ba jura to se tanoni ngora to tanoni no bono ne no kwele ma ko troni ne ko bo nyokundo ne pipindi to do eru breke ke bro kwele me na ne ni ko ma ko bo ka o bo to fo ma ke tes ajo bro ba to ma ke te na na bro ba to be tuto no em so mana no ni o mana ya bra ko aju wo ko gbara be na do be nu na bie wa de be arze propre nu mana na ana me achuba achuba swansin ko fe me ko ana me engage an achuba nguso na inu ntoro ka tone baru onene ke regbo nu na pa pro nu na ka no bo enchula kana ai ni se so o weku yele me asinoka njaye ba ji as an nkan at eteje one morning at parent eteje ba si eke ke mo no bo bra achu be bi epi e bo to la be Jesus Christ Baba na mana
Lema we Ogalo we Ntia we Nigeria no we enu e ka no ni o be ko lema na ye ni be be to omi ko na bu renu yewa joto ka paju ka kobo ka koburobo ka kotobo ka paju pa se what you say what I'm trying to say is that as a man, traditional man like me, you see what I'm doing here now? I'm showing them how to open ground for a yam. This is Eleme. As a married man, you will marry first from Eleme. You build a house, then you come to tie this yam that the chief, His Royal Highness Chief Appolus is doing today. What he's doing here now is the Eleme tradition. You build houses, you do that, you build house, you do this, you do this. It's not a tradition. What he's doing today is what grants him the highest person in Eleme.
This tradition is one of the highest tradition of Eleme people, where it's only recognized and performed by a strong, hard-working young man or young person in Eleme. Before this time, we know a hard-working person by the number of pound food you can climb, how many things of oil you can make, and how many gallons of tumbo you can make. As time goes on, we go into this, the number of hectares of farm of yam you can make, and then how many bands of yams you can make, and how many tubers of yam you can produce in a year. You can produce up to 2,000. A lazy person cannot do that. Only a very hard-working person that can do that. So in that case now, that make community so celebrate you. You can have up to 3,000, 6,000. I am planting 6,000 tubers of yam this year, and then he gives me. People consider that yes, I'm a successful person in the business, but in tradition, they will not count me as a very successful person in the tradition, except when I do plant numbers of yams and number bands of yams. And then this is what I am doing now.
It is a reflection. What actually brought about this activity today is a reflection of the custom of our fathers of those days, the founders of LMA community. Do you understand? Now, in the time past, things like this were not practiced. The one Okori community sat to remember. They said from this year, the constitution, the instructions from our fathers, the power from authority of leadership of the past, that Okori said is coming back to rebuild it. And these things in those days were done just mainly to the majesty, the highest leadership of Eleme, just like Okori is standing on behalf of Eleme, Okori community in Eleme.
Oh, that is our culture. Anytime our chief wants to do this type of tradition, all Eleme clan used to honor our chiefs. We will abandon all our market, we will abandon all our farm, we will abandon whatever thing we want to do, and we will honor him as he used to honor us as a Beremero Kuru.
Farming was something that when we were young, in the 60s, we used to accompany our fathers to do, and we used to, for instance, when you come back from school, they will tell you your food is in the farm, your water is in the farm, your everything is in the farm. So you will drop your school bag and follow your parents at the farm. But today, the case is not the same. The case is not the same. So what we are doing today is a recreation, a symbolic recreation of a tradition that is dead.
It is, however, worthy of note that not all kings enjoy this noble gesture from their subjects, except those who are enormously loved and cherished by their own people, which Chief Appolus is one in a million.